At the end of the Second World War, it was clear to many people, and particularly to such leaders as Ben-Gurion, later became the prime minister, that the Jewish people would have to be prepared for the establishment of a state and for possible war.
Ben-Gurion said, there is going to be bloody war. We shall have to fight, and to fight we need arms. And he had a number of people, of whom Teddy Kollek was one, whose job it was to go scouring the world for arms wherever they could get them, Europe, America, wherever.
The market was glutted with all kinds of war equipment, including airplanes. I bought 4 B-17s, bombers, real bombers, the bombers that fought the battle over Europe. The 4th airplane came late, and I and another pilot who later arrived in Israel, Leo Gardner, took it out of Oklahoma City. It had been impounded by the FBI.
They were all illegal. Under the American law, it was not allowed.
And we came in there at night, and we tore the stickers off, impounded by the U.S. government. We took the airplane, Leo and I. Neither one of us ever been in a B-17. But, you know, we managed. And against the tower, who kept saying, "Who are you? What are you doing on the runway?" We took off, and we took off, I don't know, at 10, 11 o'clock at night. We flew all night, and they were looking for us, but we closed down all communications, and we landed at Westchester County Airport at dawn, and Teddy was there to receive us.
The people we recruited were Jews and non-Jews.
They were Jews who had experience and background, having served in Allied military forces, and Gentile, non-Jewish pilots and technicians, mechanics.
I had a son of a priest who was a good pilot, and he brought me about 6, 7 other air crews, and he was a very religious man. He believed in the good cause of religious Zionism. And you never know how human being reacts.
I recruited Hank Greenspun. Hank had been one of the commanders under Patton in World War II. And I visited with him, and I said, listen, we need somebody who knows military equipment. How about going over to Hawaii, just take a few days, a week or whatnot? And Hank told me, listen, there's lots of engines, brand new engines there, and we need them, spares. And Hank said, listen, I saw something else there, which is .5, 50 caliber machine guns. Hundreds of them, brand new in the cases. But they're in the U.S. Navy storage area, but there's a barbed wire fence between them, that's all. Every night they would lift that barbed wire fence with one of the employees who were there with forklifts and whatnot, and they'd schlep these cases of machine guns over to the scrap side. So suddenly the FBI showed up at my establishment, Swimmer Aviation, Burbank Airport, and said, listen, you received the big shipment, but they were about 10 days too late, and we had already moved them out. I said, I received the shipment. Here it is. We have engines, we have this, we have that. They didn't believe me, but they weren't there.
The United Nations votes on the partition of Palestine.
The war material would be put to use sooner than anyone had dreamed. On November 29, 1947, the United Nations voted to partition Palestine between the Arabs and the Jews.
Paraguay? Yes?
The resolution of the Committee for Palestine was adopted by 33 votes.
The Jews were officially restored to their homeland after 2,000 years. 6 Arab nations attacked the new Jewish state. The fighting ended in a ceasefire. That part of Palestine assigned to the Jewish people by the United Nations became the reborn state of Israel. The part that was to be a home for the Palestinians was denied them. The Egyptians took over Gaza, and Jordan occupied the West Bank.